Hello, welcome. So this is the first video and part of a series of a playlist of videos which altogether make up a demo of GolfLinks club management system. In this video, we're going to jump in and take a look at the problems that we have in today's golf clubs and how GolfLinks is overcoming these. We're going to take a look at our unique selling points, what makes us different. And we're going to talk a little bit of background about how we come to be, why have we built this software. So let's jump in. Let's start taking a look at some of these problems. So in today's golf clubs really struggle with community engagement. They often revert to WhatsApp in order to have some sort of conversations going on in the clubs. It often then starts to form little subgroups. It's not very inclusive. And ultimately, golf clubs then remain closed doors. So they really struggle building social engagement in communities from within, and then even harder to then bring those out of the club and connect your club to other clubs, to county, to country. So what GolfLinks does is, I'll talk a little bit about our uniqueness, is we completely turn things around. A lot of club systems today, they're very systematic, very transactional. They are not built based on social, based on community, based on connecting. Whereas GolfLinks that's what it is all about. And we start from there and then work our way inwards. One of the things that all these systems don't have today is they don't give younger generations that expectation they expect. So younger members are joining golf clubs now. They're so used to the social world that we live in with TikToks and Facebooks and Instagrams and Snapchats. They often join golf clubs. And because they don't have these tools, they then retract their experiences as good as it can be. Whereas GolfLinks gives all these younger generation these types of tools. There's lots of issues with fragmented systems. I'll talk about this specifically as I go through this video, but clubs generally struggle because they have to juggle so many different systems, from the competition tool to the pro shop and bar management, epos systems, right the way through to just managing finances. And in general, technology isn't growing the game of golf. GolfLinks is made up of a team of people who are Microsoft consultants, world-class developers and business leaders. We do this day in, day out across global organizations, and we are using modern technology to grow companies. There's no reason why we can't do the same to grow the game of golf. We're also really passionate about introducing junior members into golf and using technology to advance the younger generations in a safe way. GolfLinks has built-in safeguarding capability, which is aligned with European compliance, and we allow the younger generation to use the tools, interact with the golf club, but in a really safe way. Financial visibility is also a problem. Because there are so many different systems, it often has a paper and pen or an Excel spreadsheet in the middle of all these systems, which again, in today's world, it's just failing golf clubs, not having a complete source of truth of all the data. And then support is challenging because there's so many systems and it's very fragmented. Support becomes a challenge. So just delving in on those problems around fragmented systems, because we believe that is the root cause, not only from the social side of things, but from not having the ability to have one system that does everything. Clubs today often operate with 4 or more separate systems. A separate system for tee booking, for competition management, for epos systems, through to member management and databases, all over the place. It creates a lot of problems. There is 4 problems that jump out. One is cost. So if you've got 4, 5, 6 different systems within your golf club and you're paying licenses on those, you could be paying in excess of £13,000 a year. It also adds a layer of complexity, both for staff and for members. Because there are so many different systems to choose from, the experience is clunky, it's disconnected, and therefore it's kind of ruined a little bit because I've not got one system to go to and really enjoy. I'm kind of having to fudge an experience together through multiple different systems. Because the systems are fragmented, data is also disconnected. There is no single source of truth. So if I want to manage finances as a club manager and I want to get guest information versus competition information versus epos system information, it's all in different locations. And therefore I'd probably have to resort to either manual ways or building my own tools in order to bring all this information together. And again, support. Too many systems, too many channels, too many people involved with different levels of service agreements just becomes very difficult. So what GolfLinks does, it just becomes the answer. We believe that it's becoming a necessity now for golf clubs to move away from these fragmented systems and get on board one solution. So GolfLinks essentially replaces all of the typical systems that you might see today in your golf club, whether it's Club V1, How Did I Do, BRS, Golf Genius, Club Manager, epos systems. All of those would be replaced by one simple, seamless system, which would be GolfLinks CMS. One platform to do everything you need. What makes us different? We are built on the social network for golf. We've worked really hard over the past year in order to develop the platform and create the community and engagement on the social network for golf. Think of it as Facebook for golf. And we are all in one system. So our system does everything from internal chat through to tee, bookings, competition management, right the way through to pro shop, bar shop wallets, and epos systems, which also has the ability to connect into the kitchens. We'll show you that in upcoming videos. So why switch? A little bit of the value of it. First of all, there's a financial saving to be made. If you are paying multiple systems, you could save in excess of £6,000 a year by converting into one. You'll save hundreds of hours in time saving. So if you are reducing your manual workloads, things are more streamlined, more integrated, automated, hundreds of hours saved. Members will be at least 50% more satisfied with their experiences. They'll actually be using a platform that they want to use and enjoy using. There'll be increased revenue from an inbuilt CRM and automations, as well as sustainability gains. Because we are doing things more digital, more automated, there's lots of different ways where we can tackle carbon footprint. So I'll leave that there in this video. And then the next videos to come, we'll start jumping in, showing you the features, taking you through all the different tee bookings, competition management, open tournament management, match plays, epos systems. So stay tuned. Look forward to the next one.